In case you guys were wondering, this podcast is rated M for mature, so please leave your children at home and put your headphones on for this one. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. No STDs included.
Here,
Like a somebody.
I hate this. What?
I said like a somebody. I'ma just do it while I'm doing this
Hold
Tower
on.
Three tour.
This stupid shit. I hate this thing, bro.
What the app?
Yeah, the app. It went to the fucking. Hold on. Yeah, the app went to the fucking headset, and not the speaker.
Oh,
Let me see. You know what? Let me
well,
put on
I
my fucking
figured to.
headset. Hold on.
Damn, I should have got my fucking headset.
All right. How's this sound? Does it sound good? Yay or nay?
Barely.
Do I sound loud?
No.
Okay, good.
I
Does my
don't. I
background
don't.
sound loud?
Wait, what?
Is the background sounding loud or no?
It was never allowed to begin with.
Yeah, because it was on the fucking headset and it didn't go on to speak. I was just on my speaker, accepted your call, and this shit went to fucking the headset.
Oh.
All right, what am I changing this to? Title of your show. What is this? Gaming Cult season one? Gaming Cult
TGK
podcast.
technology pickup.
Uh,
There's a whole
Gaming
person in the
Cult.
background.
What is this? A podcast?
Uh,
Season
Talk
oh
cats.
01, episode 5. Category. What kind of category are we in? Technology?
Technology.
Okay, technology. And then hashtags. What we got? Up to 3.
Uh, gaming. I mean,
Okay.
electronic.
All right. Gaming. What else?
And random gossip.
Okay.
Like this shit might
Random.
go in and out because I gotta take elevators.
Random stuff. All right. One more hashtag. Let's go. One more
Oh,
hashtag.
you picked the last one. I don't fucking know.
All right.
The fuck is that?
Gaming, random stuff, and open mic. No, open talk. All right, let's do this. Yay, we're here. We game. We out. Let's do this. Well, we got a follower. We got 2 of them. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gaming Cult Podcast, Season 1, Episode 5. We are talking about anything and everything. Oh, man. We can continue to talk. Oh my God. Yeah, we kind of lost our host, Iron Lord. It's all right. Yeah, we're talking about anything and everything. We're talking about gaming news, talking about gear, talking about technology. You know,
Yeah, I'm about to mess this whole thing up right now because I'm like, I literally have to take multiple elevators and shit.
you see? Yeah. And we're hard workers, as you can tell. Really hard workers.
Like I'm playing around in Tower Three elevator.
Oh my God, you guys. All right, so we have no script. We're live. We just gonna talk about random stuff. Do our own little research, see what's going on. So yeah, uh, welcome, 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 welcome everybody. Anything crazy happened lately other than the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox having like crappy hardware? Apparently,
What
this
the
is
fuck was that?
super weird. Nah, because you lost connection, so it went away. Yep,
Oh my god.
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
nah, I had to get on the fucking freight elevator and go down
I
the
figured.
elevator to
I
C3
was talking
level.
about I was talking about the hardware on the P5 and the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
How everybody's having issues with them. Well,
Nah,
not
you know what I
everybody.
think it is? As far
Well,
as the hardware is concerned, I feel like this is new hardware to these developers. So I feel like give them a few months and you'll start seeing the hardware shine in their
oh,
perspective
that's true.
areas. But another thing that
That's
I
true.
want to say to the like the hardcore fanboys that don't know is that this isn't like the PS4 and the Xbox One. The
Yeah, yeah,
PS1 were underpowered. However, they were only a few gigahertz clocked higher frequency than the next one. So the Xbox One had a higher frequency than the PS5 than the PS4. The Xbox One, the OG, had 1.84 gigahertz,
yeah,
and the PS4, I believe, was 1.63 gigahertz. I think I'm not sure, but I think it was one of those because I remember right before they dropped, Microsoft
hmm,
upped the gigahertz on the PS4. I mean, on the Xbox One. So
yeah. I remember that.
that was like the gap between the PS4 and the Xbox One. Even at that time, it wasn't that big of a deal. But you know, the
No, it
fanboys got
wasn't.
to get themselves wet,
Of course, of
and you
course.
know, they got to jerk off to whichever plastic box they like the best. But this time around, they are like, even though GPU wise, the Series X is the more powerful of the two. I feel like
Yeah,
you won't really see
on
that
paper.
much, yeah, on paper. But I also feel like Microsoft, what they should have done was they should have upped the GPU boost, because at this no, not the GPU, the CPU boost. Because what Sony did was they gave it a variable refresh for the
Hmm.
hertz on the CPU, so it goes from
Yeah,
2 point something to 3.32 gigahertz, and that's
yeah.
what allows it to maintain higher fidelity over certain game titles. And also because it's so like neat, quote unquote, to developers, they're like
Hmm.
having a fucking orgasm. They're having a field day because in their
Yeah, of
mind, this
course.
is new technology on a fixed console.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that that like if it was PC and it was a PC with a variable refresh on the CPU side, they would have been like, oh okay, everybody's PC is gonna have this now. But
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's like two separate consoles, the only person who might be able to pull that off next would be the next Nintendo Switch.
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
like imagine the Nintendo Switch with a variable clock GPU and CPU, like an ARM chip from the
Yeah, yeah,
Nvidia
yeah.
too, because
Yeah, yeah,
Nintendo
exactly.
didn't go with
Nvidia, didn't
AMD.
Nvidia bought them?
Yep, Nintendo
Yeah,
didn't go with AMD. Like the big two went with AMD. Nintendo decided to go with Nvidia. So imagine a Nintendo Switch dock a resolution games with high fidelity, all the bells and whistles.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I think that in particular is going to be something worth keeping an eye on for the first 6 months of 2021.
Oh, of course.
Sorry for the ding
Well,
dings.
you're
That's
going down.
my yeah. I'm going
You're
down now.
going down. Yeah, man. What do you think about that new Switch that might be coming out? No, all the rumors, at least.
So far, from what I heard, I like it. So I want to see what else is capable of because I know I'm glad. In a way, it kind of make me feel like I'm glad that I waited and I haven't purchased
Mm-hmm.
one.
You should have purchased one.
No, I didn't because I was like I don't mind waiting.
I think you should have purchased one. Just my personal opinion.
I just tweeted that out.
Um, oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
tweeted
actually
stuff out.
trying to tweet.
Oh man, yo, we need like topics and stuff.
Oh yeah, nah, I was just tweeting. My bad.
No, that's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm just like out of touch right now. I haven't really been on top of the news lately.
LOL.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
You
Um,
said while I get stuck on the elevator.
you ever stuck in the elevator again?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm
you
saying
heard
while
about
I'm
this
stuck on
about
the elevator.
what?
I was saying while I get stuck on the elevator.
Oh, did you hear that the scalpers, the PS5 scalpers, think that they're the good guys because they have an abundance of the PS5 and they're selling it forward and shit.
Yeah, no, I heard that part. This. First of all, let me just say something. I already it sucks when you already come from scalpers. Like I love my sneakers and stuff, so I buy a lot of sneakers, and I already deal
Yeah.
with scalpers on a daily. So when I found out that they were scalping in a sneaker game we call them resellers, even though it's the same fucking thing. But I feel like these
Mhm.
guys are way worse because in the sneaker game, some sneakers don't resell for most, like for more. Like a prime example, there was a pair of Yeezys that recently came out, and they basically bricked. So they were
Yeah.
230, and now they're 220, like for resale. So you can't get no more money for them. Like they bricked that hard.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
this is not what's happening with the PS5. What's happening with the PS5 is and the Series X on launch they were between 299 all the way up to 499 on both systems. And when the resellers when the scalp got to them, the scalpers basically said, "Okay, we're going to resell these systems up to $800, $900." So it wasn't fair, but it also wasn't crazy or outrageous.
Yeah. Exactly.
However, now these motherfuckers are upping the price, and they're in the area of $1,500 to $2,000 for the PS5, and $900 to $1,300 for the Series X.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
And it's really crazy because a majority of the time these people are saying stuff like, "Oh, we're trying to help out our community, people who lost their jobs during the pandemic. We want to see them eat and all of this other stuff." But at the same time, they're not eating. You're eating up all of the stuff that people who could barely afford. They're you're eating up all of the good stuff from people who can barely afford being able to pay for a regular console itself in general, or what
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
had in the UK. What they had in the UK,
Uh.
basically
Uh.
somebody had ended up what's up, man? Somebody had ended up buying the system, and the Amazon guy, what he did was he tried to steal the kid's PlayStation 5 birthday gift, and they caught him on the Amazon ring.
Yo,
I
what
mean,
is up with that,
if
man?
that
Like
wasn't
that
a
shit.
good if
Like
In all retrospect, to me, that was actually a good what's the word I'm looking for? A good advertisement for the Amazon Ring. Amazon employee got caught by the Amazon Ring stealing from Amazon package meant for a little boy's birthday.
Yo, that's like sad right there, man. Like,
And
why do
those
you
be
gotta
the same
resort to
people.
that?
And
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy. It's even crazier. What if he had
Huh.
got away with more systems prior to that? What if that's the only one he
That's
got
true.
caught stealing? A
Yeah, yeah,
lot of people are
exactly.
only thinking about the little kid that he did get caught with. But remember, the PS5 came out in the UK and the EU the same time it came out in the United States. It just
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out, well, actually, no. In Europe, it came out the 19th. In the UK, it came out the 12th. I think that's how it was.
Yeah, yeah,
That
I
will
think you're talking
confuse
about
the
right
hell out of some people. They'll be like, huh?
there.
But they don't consider, due to Brexit, they don't consider themselves a part of it. So
Yeah.
all types of weird shenanigans going on. But yeah, it's sad when you're literally stealing from toddlers, literally,
Yeah.
all because you want to sell it and flip it and make more money. And the same thing
Yeah,
I
of
feel
course.
like is happening in the United States as well. By that I mean there's you have the FedEx people who were accused of stealing people's packages because people wasn't actually getting them. And
Hmm.
that actually has me talk about another situation. Like they both happened almost at the same time. Uh, FedEx people were caught. Well, they were accused of stealing with no proper proof. But Amazon UK was shipping people's boxes that didn't have a PS5 in it or an Xbox with uh, pot
I thought I saw something like that.
pressure cookers,
Yeah.
rice cookers. I mean, stuff like that. And it
Hmm.
makes you think like, okay, well, damn, if they're doing this to them, what makes me think that they aren't doing it, like FedEx isn't doing it to everybody else in the United States?
Everybody else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy, man. It's like this whole new console thing and like where we are right now with COVID and like how people are, like this is ridiculous, this whole thing.
But since
You
we're
know.
doing these little, I'll call them talk casts, since we're doing these on stereo, another thing that I wanted to mention was uh, I got someone who told me through the pop the pop finder.
Yeah.
If you was to collect the pop figures, you would know about the pop finder. And basically, it started watching where people put their PS5s and when their stock comes available or for the Xbox Series X. And guess what? I got some good news. I'm gonna check the Xbox later, but I only got the PS5 because someone sent it to me because they was trying to help me get my PS5. And basically, Target in New York City on Harlem 117th Street will have 10 PlayStation 5 systems available to purchase in store on December 3rd.
Interesting.
Yeah, Target on 100. You remember that GameStop that they used to send people to train at? That mall
Yeah, yeah.
area. There's a Target in there. They're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah,
PS5s
yeah, that's
available
right.
12/3, and we all know what time Target opens in New York City. It opens up at 8 a.m. on the dot. So make sure,
7
if
a.m.
you haven't listened to this, if you do listen to a pre-recording, that you run to that Target before them because they probably
Yep,
gonna be
make
sold
sure.
out. They're not digital either. They're all the disc versions. So I'm not buying it.
Oh God,
I'm picky.
that's the extra $100. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
all
picky.
right,
I'm not
extra
gonna.
$100 and you get a Blu-ray player.
Yeah, I mean that's nice and all, but I barely use the one in the PS4 Pro or the Xbox. I don't use it on my Xbox Series. I mean, I don't use it on my Xbox One X, and I don't use
Yeah,
it on my PS4 Pro, so it's pointless.
yeah, all my shit is digital. But even that, like, I'm actually considering like actually buying like Blu-rays and shit because I noticed that like Blu-rays they look a whole lot better than the fucking digital shit. Like when you stream, kind of stream it over. Like from reputable companies like Voodoo, Netflix, Hulu. Like the Blu-ray discs look way better than a fucking stream for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, it does because it's already uploaded onto something that's not a server. It's on a physical body. So like all the data is coming off of a physical body and not the cloud, where the cloud has to scrub a couple of
Yeah, that's true.
a couple of seconds to make it look extra clear. We haven't reached
Yeah,
that
yeah,
area in humanity, well, in American humanity, to where we can do
yeah.
that because you know none of the people we try to tell these things to listen.
Mhm.
So it is what it is. Another thing, I think Sony and Microsoft, what they should have did, they should have did a Apple approach. No one ever
The
noticed
Apple.
that even if you pre-order through Apple, you still could pre-order even after its release
Yeah,
date.
yeah,
And that's why so many people still go to Apple because you never heard Apple say scalpers bought all the iPhones. You ever notice that? You know why?
yeah. That's true.
Because it doesn't matter how many scalpers purchase. Like if a scalper purchased like 25 different iPhones, you still got to come pick it up from the store. And they're not going to ship you 25 iPhones to your house. The most they'll ship you is
Yeah,
4.
yeah. That's true.
And they still allow you to pay and pre-purchase a phone even after the pre-order date. And they'll just tell you, okay, well, you can pre-purchase this right now and you'll receive it on such and such date. They'll give you an estimated date.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
prime example, I had ordered I was gonna order my AirPods and my AirPods Pro instead of going to pick them up, but it said
yeah.
like, and mind you, these were after they had already came out. They were already out. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just see if I could just have it go to the store and pick it up from the store. This was in January or February at the beginning of this year, before COVID got serious.
Before COVID. Yeah. Okay.
So it said no, it was January. It was like January 18th. After I got my new phone, it had said to me, "You have a 3rd." I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just go pick it up from the store. So I went, searched on the Apple app, and they said this store has it in stock. So I went to the store on 66th and Broadway and picked up my AirPods Pro. So it's like imagine
Shout
being
out to
able to
66 and third.
help your imagine being able to help your customers who really want a PS5 or Xbox Series X by just
Yeah,
saying, hey, why
exactly. Yeah.
don't you pre-purchase it
Hmm.
through our store and we'll give you an estimated delivery date. Bam, you just saved
Yeah,
a
yeah,
ton,
yeah.
a ton of people headaches because now we don't have to feel like we got to be up until 4 a.m. waiting for Best Buy to do a drop. Because right now, the only
Yo.
place that's allowing people to get W's is Best Buy.
Hmm. I noticed that the Best Buy on Fordham in the Bronx, they were
Yeah.
fucking they had like a whole thing outside. They had like two separate lines going into the same entrance.
When was this?
And this was what was it? This was like on Friday, I think it was.
Oh,
They
shit.
had like two separate lines going through the side entrance, not even like the main entrance, the side entrance that they had, the one faces Webster, right?
Yeah.
So they had these two lines, and I think one was like for the PS5, and the other one was just like for regular shopping. And they weren't allowing certain amount of people in. They were only allowing like a couple of customers at a time, you know. And I think you had to have like a certain thing on you, a certain piece of paper or a ticket, whatever the hell they give you for the P5. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. There was a bunch of cabs and everything, like being hailed and just being like hanging out outside, like waiting for like waiting for the people to come out so they can hop in and then go home with like their P5 and shit. It was a crazy time. Real crazy time. Yeah, this was like Friday or Saturday, something like that. Still around? Nope, we're losing him. We're losing him. There you go, he's back. And we lost him. And he's back. And we lost him. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna be in and out. He's he's working right now. That's great. Yeah, man, so fucking that Best Buy was just like packed. Like I was surprised at how crazy it was. You know, that like it was just like a whole bunch of
But
people everywhere.
they weren't.
I know we kept losing you.
Oh yeah, nah. That's because I'm in Tower 4 in the back. So I had to like leave my phone on top of the fire calm thing.
All right, don't worry about it.
But the thing, the thing with that is, I'm pretty sure that even though they had people there, they probably wasn't selling any systems. But if it was Saturday, one thing I do know about Saturday though is they had people coming to pick their systems up for the people who had actually were able to get one on the 22nd, that Sunday before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they gave like so Sunday the 22nd, the same week that following Saturday, they told people to come pick their systems up,
Hmm.
which they're a bunch of lucky bastards.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't know. That day at Fordham, no, it was crazy. Like all those people and stuff that was like in
What
the
was
way.
people getting like TVs and stuff?
That what?
What were they getting like TVs?
No, I don't know what they were getting. They were. I just know it was packed. They
Oh,
could have been getting TVs and stuff. But like I said, it was two separate lines. You know,
oh, okay.
so it could have been like one line like for the P5 maybe, and then the other line was like for like everything else.
How long was the line for the PS5?
Bro, it was for I know that block is long. Um, and they had
Did it
it
go
from that
past the
side
liquor
end.
store on the opposite side?
It was no, it was up to the liquor store. So it was like a little bit
That's a
after
line.
that Bank of America that's there.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy, fucking crazy. And that was that side, and then the other side that like pretty much like started from Fordham going down Webster. That one was pretty short. That one was like from the entrance, the main entrance to the side entrance. But then the other side, the line that goes from Webster to Fordham, like that line was like really fucking long. It was really long. I guess they were just trying to like make sure that Black Friday wasn't crazy, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. But I honestly feel like it's more than likely it was going to be, an issue
Hmm.
because, like, I feel like when it comes to the gaming systems, what they should do is
Yeah.
the best thing for them to do at this current point in time due to COVID would be to, like, say, okay, you know what, today we only got 100 systems, 50 PS5, 50 Series X, first come, first serve. This Saturday, come pick it up. And whoever's the first 50 that get there, if there's over 50, just tell the people, hey, listen, you got to go home. We already counted the first 50, and have them spread 6 feet apart. And if people don't listen, you have security there that tells them to leave. Because other than that, it's going to be a lot better if you have it like that. People actually could get their stuff.
I mean that I don't know. That I kind of
It
don't
will
like
work.
because
You know why
if
I
you
said it
counting
will
the
work?
first 50, why?
The reason why I think it would work, though, is because I look at stuff like when I went to go renew my security license, or when I went to the liquor store, when I went to the liquor store in the Bronx, there was son of a bitch. When I went to the liquor store, or when I went to go renew my license, they had a fucking security guard in there, and it was a big black dude. You can't have some scrawny nigga there that's gonna be being a security guard for a line full of dudes with neck beards trying to purchase a system.
With neck
So what do you
beards.
do? Yeah, what do you do? Hire the big black dude, have him come and secure the line. If you have two big
Yeah,
black dudes
yeah,
at a Best Buy securing the line, nobody's gonna test that. I don't care
yeah.
how thuggish or gangster you think you are. You gonna look the nigga up and down, and that's it. That's it. So I don't think
Wow.
that's gonna work for them if they do it. If they do it the way I said, it'll work for them. But if they don't and they just say first come first serve, people not gonna social distance. Look at what happened with GameStop. They told them it was two, and it was a line full of people because they decided not to actually say, okay, well, after the first six, because there's two PS5, four Series X. After the first six, go outside and tell the other people they have to leave. No, because the GameStop employees was bums, and they was afraid to tell a group full of grown ass men that one of you got you like the last anybody after seven, y'all gotta go. I would have
Yeah.
went out there and said that. I was like, yo, y'all gotta go. Like after seven, y'all gotta go because we already have two people here for the PS5, the first two, unless they want a Series X, and then you have the last four people. Now it can also be like this: those first two people might not want a PS5; they might want the Series X.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you got two people in the front that want a Series X. The third person might want a PS5. The fourth person might want a Series X. The fifth person might want a PS5. That's both PS5s already. You got a line full of people, and that line went upwards of 40, 50 people. What are you doing? Go home.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
if
true.
you wasn't there since Tuesday, that's it. It's a wrap. These people been
Yeah, yeah,
camping
yeah.
there since Tuesday. There was mattresses and everything.
Oh wow. During a
Yeah, there's no
pandemic?
way in hell. Exactly. But that was the easiest way for them to cancel it. Because he was there with his friend, and basically he laid on the bed until they came there. He threw the bed away. He got both PS5s. His friend came and purchased his last minute, and they just took a picture of him in the bed with both PS5 systems. He secured the
There you go.
systems and managed to keep people 6 feet away from him while under sheets. So he did what he had to do. I don't know about everybody else because I can tell you one thing: GameStop also, some didn't have to, some had one, but still had four Xboxes. That's how in demand the PS5 was. There was like 37 people on one line to try and get one PS5. At that GameStop
Running
in
raffle.
particular, when they when they found out that there was only one PS5 but still four Xboxes, only six people stayed on the line and they weren't even trying after that. They just were like, you know what? I don't want nothing. And some people actually left. Hello. That's
That's
hilarious.
interesting.
No, that part was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Hello.